training. Oh, the training or the cleaning. That's what I'm saying. Uncle Yoda, he's got me wax on, wax off. 2 coats on the speeder, you will. Sand the floor, sand the floor. Make the count so pretty, you will. I just want to do some frickin', lightsaber training. I want to learn how to slice a battle droid in half, I swear. All right. Let's get the mop. Mop on, mop off. Mop on, mop off. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Get the whole place cleaned up. So, we got some training going on, guys? Is that a lightsaber?
You want the impossible.
Okay, Uncle Yoda, I got the frog. I got another frog, and I got some herbs and spices, and another frog. So we can make the frog soup. Yeah, we can make that frog soup now, and yeah. I'm just wondering when we're gonna get the, my Jedi Ninja Warrior training going on. So I'm seeing you doing a whole bunch of like flips and cool tricks and stuff like that with Luke Skywalker. I'm just wondering.
Look at this. God love you. Now this is chocolate.
Well,
right?
yes, love you too.
Chocolate, you are pardoned.
Yes. I am not I'm
You had to
Tony the
tell me
terrorist.
that?
I mean, the terrific. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. I'm
I
serious.
am taunted. Yes.
He said, I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
but you better be.
pardon me. I knew I was pardoned.
No,
Anyway,
you have to pardon
thank
me.
you
You
both
have to
very,
pardon
very
me, you
much.
stupid man.
Thank you very much.
Oh my
Appreciate
goodness.
it. How many
Yes, no,
turkeys
thank you.
got down there? You raising?
We've got a lot. A lot. Yeah.
God love you.
Yeah.
9.5 million turkeys.
No,
I'll tell you
that's
what,
that's not even
that's
close
like
to the
some of
number.
countries I've been to.
Well, you're stupid. You are stupid,
Anyway.
man.
All wings report in.
Red 10 standing by.
Red 7 standing by.
Red 3 standing by. Red 6 standing by.
Red 9 standing by.
Red 2 standing by.
Red 11 standing by.
Red 5 standing by.
Red Goblin standing by.
Watch it, you've got one on your tail.
If you pick one up, watch it.
I can't shake him. We're going in.
Have you not?
Is the show on? Looks like it's on. What's going on there? David Clayton's here. And so is a South Day traveling sea and teeny metal trees. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Puppets of Chaos. It is me, the only puppet here, and it is madness. It's a lot of chaos today. A lot of chaos in the whole week, last couple weeks. But thank goodness, my favorite franchise, Star Wars, is saved. That's right. Finally, we have a woman of color, a woman of color. Finally, we have a woman of color doing the show running of my favorite actually Is it a Rey movie? It's the Rey Palpatine. Now I know she says Rey Skywalker at the end, but no, she's a Palpatine. I actually paid attention to the third movie, unlike most people, because it was boring. Even the people who regrettably are stupid and liked The Last Jedi, like me, which I love garbage. Let's just admit it. I love garbage. I love icky, gross things that don't make sense. It's true. And well, The Last Jedi, that was one of the worst movies in general I've ever seen. And I'm not just talking about Star Wars. I'm a little picky with Star Wars. Actually, let's be honest. I give Star Wars stories a lot of leeway. So you're on a you you got like not a lot to do to impress me in a Star Wars movie. But you fail. You failed. You failed, and that's just how it goes. Oh, it's that. That's right. A woman of color. Thank you. That's right. And apparently, she said something silly about making goblins uncomfortable. Which I get it. Much like most adventurers, they always want to pick on the little guy. Pick on the hard-working goblin. Who, let's call a spade. Or a sponge, a yeast infection, which I'm pretty sure she has. Yep. But yeah. So when we're talking about I don't even know her name. She's not that important. But we're still gonna talk about her because it's the idea that she's actually not bringing any Star Wars ideas to this whole Star Wars agenda. Star Wars agenda. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Agenda. Not story. Not passion. Not excitement. I mean, sure, they want to be excited. They faint excitement. But really, what they're just spitting out through their lips, and it's just lip service, and not the kind that most people get in pleasurable. No, it's all BS. Trust me. I asked Coach Murphy, the Macho Man Minotaur. He knows a thing or two about BS, and yeah, that's right. Oh, what's going on there, Mr. Bearman? Yeah, Mr. Dave. Oh, Big Dave K. And it's the lovely, the wonderful, the handsome Mariella. Oh, pretty. Thank you. Yes. That's right. Yeah, you recognize them all, I'm talking about the new Star Wars movie. The Star Wars. Because it's my show and I want to talk about the new Star Wars thing that everybody's been talking about. That's right. And let's I've been hearing I haven't been reading anything because I don't read. Don't have time nor the mental capacity or the know-how to read. So I just been doing I've been listening to everybody talking about the Star Wars. And it's a sad day in the land far, far away. In a galaxy far, far away. It's more than land, it's a whole planet. It's a whole star systems. the outer belts, the inner belts, and all that stuff. But anyways, I digress. I digress. What's going on there, Sherry? Hey, yes. But so yes, she it was different topics, and one of the things she was talking about is she is an activist first, a storyteller second. So, I mean, that puts you that's like the priorities backwards. You know what I mean? I mean, it's good to have a little, a moral message. First of all, you have to make sure your morals don't suck. Okay, that's why I'm not a writer. I have terrible morals. I'm a goblin. Yeah. So I will write a better a better what are you talking about? I'll write a better Star Wars story. Yeah. Yeah, I've been saving up my money and trying to do a Star Wars movie, a Gator Star Wars movie. You know, I'm scrapping some stuff together because all the big guys are doing it nowadays. Like Star Wars Theory. Yeah, y'all know Star Wars Theory. That guy's doing like, is it the second episode or the third episode? I think he's got the second episode going, but the third episode he's doing castings and stuff like that. I mean, are castings still open? Do you think they need a goblin? You know, I'm just saying. I'm like Grogu plus. I mean, Gina Carano thought I was cute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was. Yeah, Marcus was there. He saw. Yeah, yeah. She said I was adorable. She loves me. No, she wasn't talking about Grogu. She was talking about me. Yeah. But anyways, oh hey, everyone's popping in from the snow. The Home Depot raid. Yes, Home Depot. Yeah. Yes. See, Mariella thinks I'm cute. Thank you. I am drop dead gorgeous. That's what I am. But yes, that's the thing about today's Star Wars thingies. So we got a lot of nip and nags to for Snacks to build. He's got to build me one of those X-wings, maybe a couple TIE fighters. Yeah, maybe some new special spaceships. He's gonna do a little crazy inventive stuff because I mean they did that with the Razor Crest. The big that thing. But you know what? Snacks is he's getting good. He's getting good at the model building. It's true. And I think we can get a good like his own kind of I'm gonna help him with the designs. It's gonna be very me. Mm-hmm. Yes. A lot of people are gonna be like, what a load of junk. And I'd be like, watch your mouth. That thing can run the Calso run before the customer cancels Uber Eats. Yeah, or Space Uber Eats. That's right. I don't want to, divulge too much into the writer's room, but I am a space delivery person for the Empire. That's right. But you see, I'm not an activist, so I'm not gonna push my pillow agenda. No, I don't push pillows. I sleep with pillows, as most people do. We sleep with pillows. I still need to learn the Force, though. Learn the Force. And I pooped myself. Okay. All right. It's okay. These things come. These things happen. It's all right. My Uncle Yoda's teaching me the Force, and he's the best teacher of all. So, you know how it goes. Yes. Yes, I know. Salty's here. Yes. Yes, and he's talking about the Doctor Who's. Yes, I have yet to watch the new Who, the newest of the new Who. Um, Snacks has been still watching classic Who because it's more enjoyable. But yes. Yeah. We were gonna do some reviews, but maybe we won't. Maybe we won't do a review. Maybe we'll do a parody at some point in time. Mm, yeah, yeah. We got some free days. We got some days freed up, and we might do some interesting parodies. Yeah, that's how that goes. But anyways, so speaking about goblins in space, there is another um there is another thing that I did not read about because I don't know how to read, but I did watch on the Oobs Tubes. It's true. It's true. And it's with the Mandalorian. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the Mandalorian is getting a movie, apparently. That's the rumor. The rumor is 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 was Davy Macaroni. Davy Macaroni, bitch, please. He's making um he is making a movie about the Mandalorian and the Grogu. Of course, Grogu. I mean, he is one of the greatest Star Wars directors. That's not George Lucas. There we go. I had to tweak the bar around a little bit, so it's yes, David Felony. Thank you. I, it's hard to remember all these stupid names. Is it Macaroni? Is it Felony? Is it is it Da Vinci? Who knows? Who cares? Right? Who cares? That's what I'm saying. But yeah. Yep. So yeah. So they're back on Mandalore, but the Mandalore people, it's like a new beginnings. And there's nothing really built about the whole, Mandalorian the creed and everything like that. It's kind of on a steadfast, and let's face it, the the Moff Gideon what is it, faction? It's milk toast. Very milk toast. The Praetorian Guards, my goodness. Those Praetorian Guards, they suck. I mean, I was rooting for Grogu, but he took those guys out way too freaking easy. Way too easy. Like, those guys, like, there was like 7 of them. Like, maybe if it was Luke would have struggled, okay? Really would have struggled, okay? If they were proper, like elite guard, okay? Luke still would have won, but he would have struggled. Grogu would have freaking be dead. That's just straight up. But then again, it is canon with The Last Jedi. Because if you remember The Last Jedi, the worst lightsaber, and I'm talking about like fan films and shit like that. I count those as the Star Wars lightsaber duels. Yeah, no, those almost every single one of those is better than the throne room battle. The with the Praetorian Guards, they sucked. That was one of the worst. And a lot of Star Wars Last Jedi defenders, they'd be like, it's not about the choreograph. It's about what it made you feel. It's about like the energy, the drama, the shit. Like, I'm sorry, but if you can't sell it, don't show it. Well, that's what we do in wrestling, right? I mean, what is it? It was a work. Like, if you can't sell it, don't show it. You know what I mean? Like they had to edit out a weapon out of one of the guy's arms. They had to like literally edit it out because he had two weapons. But in this position, he only had one weapon because movie magic, not space magic, not choreographed. Like this makes sense. No. So the Praetorian Guards, like in Star Wars, they suck. They're terrible. Well, I will say Disney Star Wars, and the Praetorian Guards, not the what are the red cape guys? Oh shoot, Palpatine's guards. They're not the Imperial Guards. Yes, the Praetorian Guards suck. The Imperial Guards are awesome. Apparently, I hope so. Hopefully Disney doesn't like bring those guys out and yeah. Yeah, Snowdub says Star Wars is dead, and he wants me to accept it. And it's true. It's true. Star Wars is dead. But in spirit, it will always live on through you. That's right. Star Wars is like Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's true. Star Wars is a Force ghost. Like the whole franchise, it's a Force ghost. Yeah. You just have to listen and use your imagination. You have to use the Force and make your own Star Wars films, your own Star Wars fan films, if you want it to live on. Disney is the disturbance in the Force. Just like Obi-Wan felt it way back. It was like 1 million fans screamed, and then silence. Which was The Last Jedi, and some of the other stuff. That was the fans screaming, and then silence is the next movie guaranteed to flop. So it's you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean, Disney did it themselves. They had a whole planet. Of fans that they just boosted their freaking Death Star and bang, bang with the Death Star laser beam of doom, which is freaking Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Mariella. Kathleen Kennedy went straight Tarkin on the fans. Went straight Karkin. It's true. It's true. And some of the, I think some of the background characters and some of the people are like, no, don't do it. It's terrible. That's how the thing go. But that's what happens when you hire activists. When you're supposed to hire science fiction writers. Science fiction writers. People who use fiction and science and a little bit of creativity and sew it into the world and make something good. Yeah. I mean, David Macaroni, his Star Wars, the Clone Wars. I mean, that was good stuff, man. That was some darn good stuff. I mean, they all aren't hits. No, but there was a lot of really good shit in there. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stories. It kept true to canon for the most part. And then it got a little wonky with Rebels, but that's because Disney bought it. And, I think Disney kind of picked on the reins a little bit and tried to steer the horses around a little bit. It's like, hey, Dave, you have to do this. You gotta make these characters like this. Yeah, give us some more diversity and all that stuff. And Dave's a yes man. Dave cannot say no. It's true. I mean, look at him. He's low T. I mean, he's low T and He puts way too much sugar and cream in his high C. You know what I mean? Well, speaking of low T, we got Mr. Black Horse.
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on, Black Horse?
I'm just getting off of one YouTube channel, coming on another. I'm going to be a YouTube celebrity here shortly, but it sure is a pleasure to have you come on here tonight. It was great. Thank you very much for asking.
Okay. 1 second. Diversity.
I'll take your time. There's no hurry. You just take as much time as you need. I'll entertain the chat.
Shut up! Shut the
Oh, I
heck
do
up. 1
apologize. Am I talking too much?
Stay
I
1
apologize for
second.
talking so much.
I
I
have to
apologize.
check.
I'll talk a little less. I apologize.
I have to check the diversity quota.
Oh, okay. You do that. I want to talk to the chat while you do that. Hello, David Glenn. Nice to meet you there. All Tucker versus here. Kay Roberts. Oh, Snow Dove. Hey, Snow Dove. I see you in there. We were just talking a few minutes ago. Look at that. Tucker versus here. Outdoor Gamer. Rover Boy. Hey, how are you doing? Mariella, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Mariella. Good to see you back. Kay Roberts, nice to see you. Boy, there's just so many friendly people out here. It's nice to see all of you. Oh, I apologize. Oh, did you know that Beard Baird Whiskers is here? That's just something special.
Yeah, the
I
Beard
tell you
Man's
what.
Here.
Yep.
So, So you do meet the quota.
Oh, that's very nice to meet the quota. Yes, I do appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yep. Well, until another black person of less annoyance comes in, and then it's something a little italicized right here. It says merit.
Merit?
No
What's
idea.
Who's Merit? Mariella's here. Is that
No,
Mariella?
I have no idea what merit means.
Oh, I don't know.
Something like talent, enthusiasm.
Well, I've been told I'm very enthusiastic, but thank you very much.
Knowledge on the material and merit. Yeah. I have no idea what that means, but
I am made of material, so that might be what they're talking about.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Disney and I share the same in that. We have no idea what merit means. Yeah. Yep. All right. So have you heard the news about the new Rey Sky? Is it Skywalker or Palpatine? I get confused.
I believe she was born a Palpatine, but calls herself she identifies as a Skywalker. I believe that's how that works. She was born a Palpatine, but she identifies as a Skywalker. Leave it to Disney to come up with such a sinful idea, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like a lateral transgender move.
Yes.
It's like she was born evil, but she's transgendered to the light side.
Yep, that could be what it is.
That's interesting.
Yes.
That is interesting. That makes no sense, but that's okay. That's okay. There was the third movie. Nobody liked the third movie.
Or the second movie or the first movie.
The first movie, people were... The first people, everyone was just happy Star Wars was back.
Yeah, they were hungry for something new, and they clung on to something new, and then they realized later on, this is crap.
Yeah, after the second one, everyone did a revisit on the first one, and were like, oh, the first one was mediocre toast, which it was. It 100% was. And it had a lot of... Oh my God, I could pick apart the Force Awakens. Such a terrible movie. But yeah, you kill off one of everyone's favorite characters. I get it. Freaking what's his name? The actor George
Lucas?
George Lucas, yeah. No, not the George Lucas. Harrison Ford. He wanted
I thought it was Toyota, but okay.
Yeah. He wanted his character to be killed. It's like I don't want to be Star Wars no more. Like he was the only person, who it's like he didn't want it. It's like the person who's the best person who should be the leader is the person who doesn't want it. I think that's
because a lot of celebrities he became a celebrity after that show and became very popular and famous and had a lot of movie roles and did very well for himself, where otherwise the other guys had nothing. And so he grew to hate what made him famous. Got arrogant and selfish.
Yeah, he did. He was like, I have more I can't do it. So, for some reason, my Harrison Ford sounds a lot like Floral. Yes, yes. Except for Floral's less grumpy. It's true. It's true. It's true. Oh God, I have yet to see the new what you call it, the Indiana Jones movie. Did you see the new Indiana Jones movie?
No, I think I'd rather have my foot amputated rather than see that movie.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, at least you can, if you do that, you can play horseshoes. That's
Yes,
more
yes,
entertaining.
yes. It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Paint drying's more entertaining than watching that movie.
Yeah. Paint drawing.
Yep.
Yeah. Finger
Waiting
painting.
for White Horse to take a dump, that's more entertaining.
Yeah. Finger pooping. That's
Yep.
that's when you eat paint and then you shit funny colors.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know. I have a couple shitty murals in the wall on the walls. Hmm.
Or you can be like a president's son and sell it for a few $1 million. That'll work.
Shoot, I wish I had a president for a father. That would
Yes,
be
then you can get
interesting.
away with everything, even
I
murder.
could.
You can do whatever you wanted. Yep.
I could kill. I could do all your drugs.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know.
Yep. In the White House too. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Take a vacation to Epstein Island. I mean, to
Yep. With your dad. Yep. I'm sure.
yeah. I would do that stuff, but I'm not that deplorable or degenerate. Mm-mm.
No. And we're not saying the current president does any of that stuff for the YouTube people out there monitoring. We're just saying that he could. It's
It's
a
very
hypothetical.
likely.
Yes.
Yeah, his preferences until his sniffing of the little girls that's been caught on camera. We won't
I mean,
confirm
every
nor
week it's caught on
deny
camera.
anything that's been you know
Purely hypothetical.
purely hypothetical. Yes, 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 yes. No conspiracy theories here.
Nope.
Nope,
Nope. Nope. Just
nope, nope.
saying,
I don't,
if
I
this
don't have my
gentleman right over
tinfoil
here,
hat. That's why I don't have my tinfoil hat.
I hear they're kind of itchy.
They are kind of itchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not saying that any of that stuff actually goes on. We're just saying if Gator's dad was the president of the United States, if his dad was the president of the United States, Gator could do these things. Not that any president ever has.
Yeah. 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 I mean, there's been a lot of duds around,
Yeah.
and that's the thing about Star Wars. There's been a lot of cool stuff that are duds. Remember that super awesome, like mega super Star Destroyer thing in the
Yeah.
second movie?
Yeah.
That was freaking awesome.
Yep. And got blown up very easily too.
It was blown up stupid easy.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
I'm
If
like,
only they knew about that in the other movies, then the whole thing could have ended in like 5 seconds, and you wouldn't need to have all these movies. They could have just done that the first time.
I get it. I get it. That sometimes that works. It's like the David and Goliath kind of thing. You showed like some sacrifice, but I'm like, what? That made no sense. Why
Why didn't they
didn't
take out
she?
Why did
Why
they take
didn't?
out the Death Star like that? They could have done that to the
Yeah.
Death Star and saved most of the movie and just be like, boom, done. Thank you very much. Going home now.
You remember the hospital frigate that got freaking blown up?
Mhm.
Why didn't she order the hospital frigate to turn around and hyperspeed right into that?
Yeah.
It would have done the same thing.
Or just have some AI computer control. Put a drone in there and have the drone do it. Why'd she have to do it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's the thing. They're trying to escape. They're doing an escape plan. And what's the pilot, the hotshot pilot that does the Yo Mama joke that's lame and gay?
I
Poe.
tried to block.
Poop pow Poe and the
Poe
man.
Deemer?
Poe
Deemer?
Dummer.
Or
Yeah,
Poe
Poe
Dummer?
Dummer. Poe Dummer. Yeah.
Poe Demer.
He goes up to Admiral Gender Studies. I think that's her name. That's
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's her name or not, but that's what Gary from Nerd Rock says. So I'll just take his word. He's a super nerd. But yeah, it goes up to Admiral Gender Studies, and he's like, "Hey, what's the plan?" And she's like, "I'm not gonna tell you. First of all, I get it. He was demoted from commander to captain. which I don't. That makes no sense in like any ranking. Like captain is up here, commander is just under it. You got demoted. You got demoted upwards. Holy crap! That is like, I mean, Star Wars didn't understand what's going on, but it's like they literally did a failing upwards thing.
Well, that
Yeah.
seems pretty popular here, and look at the way our country's run.
Yeah.
A president fall upwards all the time.
Yeah. Upstairs. Yeah. Up the
Just
stairs.
falls upstairs.
Yep.
All these politicians and bureaucrats failing at everything they do, and somehow they get promoted.
Yeah. Bob Iger fails, and he just he gives himself a promotion.
And gets a bonus.
Yeah, gets another bonus.
Yep.
He lays off 100 people, and you know what? Those 100 people, you know what they do? He doesn't care. He gets another bonus. Yay!
Yep. Those people starve while he gets a bonus. Congratulations.
That's right. Because that's how when you fail, other people suffer. Mm-hmm.
Yep. You're shutting down and laying off 20 people from the most popular animated little production company in the world and gets a bonus.
Yeah, that's right. And when you have, when you're like the head honcho of $1 billion company, and you talk out through both sides of your mouth like a politician, you know what I mean? Of course, Elon Musk is gonna say, screw you, Bob. You know what I mean?
Go fund yourself.
Yeah. Go fed yourself.
Yeah.
That's just
maybe the feds will get involved in all the shady stuff Disney has done over there in Reedy Creek.
Oh no, never.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Never. No.
Half the people Disney hiring used to work in the current administration.
No. They're still busy trying to find the January 6th, people.
Yeah.
I mean, not because they did any crimes, just because of political prisoning. Oh wait, no. I don't have my tinfoil hat. I gotta take it off. Take off my tinfoil hat.
Oh.
Back to Star Wars. It's kind of hard to talk about Star Wars without getting into politics.
Yes, it is. Yes, Disney made it that way.
Why? You know why?
Why?
Because they have an agenda. I said it once. I said it before when we started this whole shindig of a show, and now we're still talking about people who are activists first, directors and storytellers second.
Well, I'd say third or fourth.
Like who?
Yeah.
What was this girl's the woman's name? The one who got cast, not hired, as cast to do the Star Wars or the Rey movie. I forgot her name.
You mean the new director? Yeah, Sharman.
Yeah, Sharman.
Yeah. Don't squeeze
Sharman.
that, Sharman.
Yes. Sharman. Yes. She's a brown Sharman. That's kind of nasty, actually. But anyways,
recycled Sharman.
Yeah, recycled. It's good for the earth. Not for your nose, but it's Anyways,
I bet you she feels closer to Scott Paper than Sharman.
Yeah, and didn't she say she doesn't know anything about Star Wars?
Yeah, no. Well, who does over there anymore?
Yeah, that's true. But here's another thing. What does she know about sci-fi?
Probably about as much as she knows about Star Wars. She only knows about activism. Her only experiences is with documentaries and activist shows. So, Star Wars.
That's interesting. Because before Star Wars, people used to do sci-fi stuff. Like there was Star Trek.
And that turned out well too.
Oh God.
There's Doctor Who. Look what happened to that.
There is Doctor Who. That was lovely. I liked. I'm watching. I did a thing through the fourth Doctor, and I'm going backwards. I'm watching the third Doctor now. Yeah. It's just
I do
great,
have a
man.
favorite sci-fi show, but we won't bring it up because I don't want them to remake it for a modern audience.
Which one's that one?
Well, it's not
Buck
before, but after
Rogers?
that one. No,
Is
it's
it
not
Buck
before, but
Rogers?
after.
Oh,
What's after
before.
before?
After before?
Yeah,
Um,
B4.
B4.
And what comes after 4?
5.
Yeah, B5.
Oh, Bungalow 7. I know it.
Close enough. Yeah.
Bungalow 7. Yes. Yes, it's about a big space station, and it's got a whole bunch of people who are different races, and there's bigotry, and there's different alien
Captain Sheridan.
species.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's
Stargate
like
was good too. They need to
yeah,
finish Stargate Universe.
yeah. I mean, I loved SG1, man. SG1 was great.
Yes.
Yeah, it started, and then they kept on going, and the writing got a little wibbly wobbly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially around Atlantis, it was like, oh.
No,
But it was still better than what we've got
Atlantis.
now.
That's true.
Yeah.
What about Farscape?
Farscape was pretty good. Yes, that Farscape was pretty good.
Farscape was good. Yeah.
Did you see the one with the flying insect in space? Lex.
Oh, Lex. Okay.
Lex.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's Andromeda. Andromeda was pretty cool.
Yes, Andromeda was pretty cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Flash Gordon. That's a good one.
Flash. Yep.
I love that movie. That's such a good movie. I kind of want to watch it again.
I'm sure they'll cast The Rock as the lead.
It's fun. Oh no!
that might
Don't
be pretty
remake
good.
that. Don't 1,000% don't remake Flash Gordon. Okay, it's perfect in the '80s. That was perfect. It's a great movie, but if you're gonna remake it, do not hire The Rock, because The Rock will not play Flash Gordon. The Rock is gonna play The Rock.
Yes, he always plays The Rock and everything
He always
is.
plays
Does.
the same
Yeah.
stupid character. It might be a different name, but it's still Dwayne. That rhymes.
Yep.
It's true and it rhymes.
If it rhymes, it must be true.
It's not always, but in this case, it is true. It is true. It's stupid. It's, oh my goodness, Delu. He says Red Dwarf.
Oh, yes.
You know why? Because he's a smeghead. If you know Red Dwarf, you know what a smeghead is.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that in a hot minute either.
Yeah.
My favorite character is Ace Rimmer. Yep. And the cat. The cat's pretty cool too. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's we need more shows like that. They had The Expanse. That was
Yes.
the first season was good. I loved the first season. I didn't get a chance to see the second. And is there a third season?
Yes, I think there is a third season. Yes.
Okay,
and they're doing another one too.
I heard it got bought out by Amazon, and it kind of fell in directors and stuff like that, and the writers kind of changed, and it's not the same show no more, which sucks.
The Expanse. I'm thinking of something different. Yes, The Expanse is. Yes, I think it's still going on as well. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since that came out, so I don't know.
Yeah,
what they're doing there. I was not too pleased with the last season, though.
No. Ronnie
yes,
G says
DJ Ronnie's 6 seasons.
6 seasons. Okay. So I think I might have watched a couple of the second one, but yeah. I mean, I didn't have a chance. I don't have much chance to watch that,
Yeah.
I mean, if we go cartoons, man, I'm a big fan of Gundam.
Yeah. Have you seen Silo on Apple TV?
Silo. I don't have Apple
Silo.
TV.
Oh, it was quite good. It was about a sheriff in a post-apocalyptic world living in a silo trying to keep everyone safe.
So essentially, Punk Waddle on his weekends.
Yes, pretty much, yes.
Interesting. Interesting.
It was actually pretty good. At first look, you thought, oh, this is going to be woke because they checked all the boxes. But it was really well written, and I liked it.
Is that right?
Yes.
Silo, you say? Interesting.
Silo. Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on Apple TV. It's just I've got so much freaking stuff I have to. So many subscriptions, and everybody wants it's like, hey, pay me money to watch our stuff. And I'm just like, can't you just put it on TV? What's wrong with TV anymore? Am I an old boomer? Am I an old boomer? There's no money in it. Oh my God. You know what it is? It's people want to get, the actors want too much money and they're getting greedy. I mean,
I think what it is all these corporations, they just want to spend money. They just want to make every money and put it out on their own network and make you subscribe to it. But there's not enough money to go around, and cable's pretty much
too many Bob Igers giving them self-promotions.
Yeah. And they don't realize how much a streaming company costs to run, so they just invest in this, and then they fail. And why Amazon's now charging for free to remove advertisers, or you get advertisement now on Amazon.
That's true. You do get advertisement. You get. Yep. It's quick. It's short. It's sweet, but it's there. It is there.
Yes, they don't realize how much money this costs to run. Look at YouTube now. You go to watch a video, or advertisement pops up for over 90 seconds long.
I mean, Amazon makes a lot of money. They really do. Yeah. You know, I mean, yeah, they are the world's like online shopping market. But you know what else they are? Their online market.
Yes.
Like their web servers are like everywhere. Like everyone's just like, you want to be the internet? Come talk to Amazon, you know? So, I mean, they could do it free and not have a problem with it.
Yes, and they host a lot of major things, like even the government. They're hosting government servers now.
Yeah. I mean, they have a lot of shit a lot of money to play with. You know? And that's why we get wonderful shows like the Rings of
the Rings of Garbage, yes.
Yeah. Yes, the Rings of yes. That's right.
Yes, I was playing a video game called Return to Moria. That was better than the TV show.
That game is it's okay.
It's addicting. You just don't like it because there's so many orc killing. I get it. I respect that.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. They're a close relative, but yeah. Also, the Wheel of Time.
Sorry. Yes.
Sure. Yeah, I know. That's how I felt about the first season. You know what I felt about the second season?
I didn't even know they had one. I'm not watching it.
Yeah, no, I couldn't even get through the first episode. I was like, wow, this is boring. And the writing's all over the place. The pacing is like someone on LSD could understand, but not me. I'm not that effed up.
I didn't even think I made it through the first episode of Rings of Power. It was just that bad. Lady jumping through the air, killing a giant ice orc in one swing, and 5 guys couldn't even damage him. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was a glacier troll, and it was a cave glacier troll.
Oh.
But I do understand these things are Yeah, there was a lot left on the table that didn't get picked up, and I get it. There was a whole bunch of like rights and stuff like that, and just like, if you don't have anything, why even bother doing it? You know what I mean?
Well, at least if they had nothing, they could have written something better, but they were lazy. Yep.
Yeah, it's like doing a Star Wars film, but the only thing you can use is the Jedi cloaks. You know? But you can't use anything else. You can't use the lightsabers. You can't use blasters. You can't use the X-wings. You can't use all the other stuff.
The cloaks of power.
The cloaks, yeah. The cloaks of power, because they say you can't use the Force either. So it was just like, that feeling. They'll call it the feeling. Use the feeling.
Stoller says the costumes were printed T-shirts. Yeah.
Oh my god. I've made better cosplay than the freaking what they wore on that show.
Yep.
And I'm just like, where did all the money go?
The showrunner's pocket.
Most likely. I think there's might be a little skimming, a little finagling on the, I just saying the IRS should audit them. But let's be fair, the Fed ain't gonna touch them. Nope.
Because some of that money probably went to them too.
Well, yeah, 100%. They get paid. You know how much money goes in and out through the Amazon, and how much funneling it goes into freaking the federal government. I don't want to say they're too big to touch, but shoot.
I mean, they do host government servers and databases on Amazon network. Boy, I'd hate to have to investigate someone that holds all my data. Yep.
that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's scary. But anyways, so have you heard about the other rumor of Star Wars?
No.
About David Macaroni or Felony? He's doing
Oh.
another movie.
Dave Filoni. Oh yes, the Dave Filoni rumor. Yes, I've heard that.
Yeah. Bologna Macaroni.
Yeah.
He is doing what is it? The Mandalorian season 4 is actually going to be a movie.
Yeah. And they're so lazy of a name, they're calling it naming after the characters. Just, yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. And I mean, like, why not do another season? It's like, why do it a movie?
Because they want to have the same success that they had from the first season and how it spawned all the different TV shows that were garbage. They want to have that success in the theaters, so they're moving that over to theaters.
Yeah,
Thinking
I get
people
it.
are stupid. Yeah.
They're trying to be like, theaters makes bucks.
Yep.
It makes quick bucks too, and we can do a whole bunch of writing off and like all this other stuff, and we make more money if we put it in the theaters than people just one time punching in and punching out of the subscription service.
And they can also call their movies successful because even if it fails in the box office, it'll sell to Apple or Disney Plus for all the money, and they paid themselves for the movie, and they say, "Oh, our movie made profit," even though they bought the movie from themselves.
It's anti-family. You know that?
Yeah.
It's anti-family.
I'm a million. Yes, and I'm a millionaire because I just gave myself $1 million, but I'm also in debt, and I'm going to claim it as a loss on my taxes. That's how Disney operates.
You know how much a family? Let's just say you and the missus, you had a good time raising up. You had 2 kids, just two. Let's just say 2.
Yeah.
So it's you. How much is a ticket for an adult? Like $17 ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ish.
17 times 2. That's let's just say 32 because I can't do math. And let's say the child. How much for a child's ticket? Let's just say $8. Yeah, $8.
I don't know. Close enough, sure.
Yeah. We'll just say it's $8. If not, they get charged like $10. You know. So that times 2 is 16. So for that one family, they have to pay like almost like, my goodness, can't do math. Like almost $50. Almost. Right? Opposed to putting it on Disney Plus, which is like what, like how much is it? Like $10 in a month?
No, I think it's gone up now.
Okay.
I think it's closer to maybe like 15.
Okay,
maybe.
15.
I think so.
So 15.
Yep.
So 15 versus 50. 15 versus 50, and that's how that works.
Yeah.
And that's assuming that and we'll just give it the worst scenario for Disney is that the new season is in. Okay, let's subscribe. Let's watch it. Let's watch it all at once. Let's do a nice little binge for 1 month. So we pay that $15 one time, and then we cancel it after we're done watching it.
Yeah. And they could really help prevent all that if they charge a yearly subscription fee.
That's possible.
But they never thought of that because they have no one over there that knows what they're doing. They could
No.
easily say, "Oh, we've got such a high turnover because people just watch the show and cancel the subscription after the season, and it costs so much money to have a good, high-paying show every single week. So instead of doing it on a monthly basis, they should just do it yearly and charge like $10 a month for the year, $120. Reduce the price and make it cheaper, and then people are more likely to stay with the service, and they won't have all that high turnover rate." And that's from a puppet horse, and Disney couldn't figure that out.
Wow. I mean, my goodness. I mean, you know how these people work. They're gonna see it
Yes.
coming out of you, and you know what they're gonna say? It's a bunch of horse shit.
Yep.
And they're gonna throw a tantrum on Twitter, on the X Twitter thingy.
Yep.
And they're gonna say, "You're bigoted. You're a blackface horse person." Yeah.
I don't have a degree in gender studies, so I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to running a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Yes.
I mean, yeah, you kind of need at least a minor in that before you can even touch any multi-billion-dollar corporations.
Got to get a doctorate in gender studies so you know how to run a corporation like that.
Yeah, and remember, it's not equality, it's equity.
Yeah.
Which is just
Right.
it's just a messed up way of doing equality.
Which is invented by people who wants a leg up and not have to work for it. That's all it is.
Exactly. And everybody knows when the leg is up, people get pissed on.
Yep.
That's true. That's true. I've been told that by a dog. And that's the second time I used that joke on a different channel. Yep. Oh my goodness. But for real, Mr. Black Horse.
Yes.
Is Star Wars truly lost?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in the fans?
That's a difficult question because a lot of the older fans will remember the new show or the old shows and be like, "I like the old shows," but they're not likely to share those stories with their kids. If they share the old stories with their kids, it could go on. The new stories, you're not going to get anything new that's quality as long as Disney owns it.
Yeah.
You get somebody who really loves the franchise and respects what was written before and wants to carry that on, then yes, you could save Star Wars.
It's true.
But I say cling to the old stuff that you like and let it go and move on. Yeah. Stop remaking things, stop making sequels, stop remaking, and just enjoy the old stuff like Back to the Future. Back to the Future was awesome. We're going to show our children Back to the Future and they're going to love it. We don't need a new Back to the Future. We don't need a spinoff. We don't need a sequel. We don't need it remade for a modern audience. The old ones were good. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Here's the beautiful thing about Star Wars. Okay? Now there's a concept of the Force. And we'll just replace the Force with the franchise or the fandom. Okay?
Yeah.
Now how do you keep the fandom or the franchise? Through your actions. Yours at home. And no, I don't mean give Disney money. No. I mean build your own lightsaber. That's how you become a Jedi.
Yeah.
Make your own Rodian costume. And go to like a Comic-Con or like a kid's birthday party or something like that.
I have a suggestion for Disney.
And have the kids shoot Nerf balls at you and be like, "Oh no, the kid shot first." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's funny, right?
Yeah.
I
have a suggestion for Disney. If they really want to reinvigorate and have the franchise take off, re-release the originals as they were released in theaters again.
Yeah.
And then release them on Blu-ray, the originals. And everyone's going to go to the theater and watch them, and then everyone's going to buy the DVDs and Blu-rays.
Yeah. You know what I really miss?
What?
All the freaking fan films.
Yeah.
I mean, they still happen. They still happen. But everyone has to pussyfoot around because Disney gets really litigious.
Yeah.
Lucasfilm, they used to love all the funny crazy stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
They enjoyed it, and it helped them sell more merchandise too. And that's where all the money
yeah.
really was, merchandising. That's where the movies made their money, was merchandising. And the fans
Merchandising,
made
merchandising, merchandising. Just like in Spaceballs.
yeah,
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 that was the one stipulation about Spaceballs. Is it's like, yeah, you can rip on Star Wars all you want. Just don't do any merchandising because we don't want to confuse it. That was the only stipulation because they didn't want to have like a Darth helmet, and Darth Vader get confused. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Which that's totally that's totally understandable. It's funny though. I kind of want a Darth helmet bobblehead. I'm pretty sure there is a Darth helmet bobblehead now, or Funko Pop. Because Funko Pops is where just don't do Funko Pops, not even once.
Yeah. They told everyone these are collectibles, limited time, and none of them are worth any money.
They're shit.
Yeah.
They look like shit. They're made of shit.
Yeah.
Plastic shit. I'm just saying, they're not worth the 10 cents that you buy them with. Or actually, what are they, like $20?
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are like $50. It's just like, what the shit? No. If I'm paying anything above 30, it has to look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 And all they did was have a merchandising deal with these companies to remake the stuff, and it helped them franchise a little bit. But yeah, they're junk.
Yeah, they're junk. They're junk. It's the same as Lego. I used to love Lego. You like Lego, don't you?
Yeah, everybody likes Lego. Who doesn't like Lego?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What IPs? The what crazy Lego shit's going on now? There's only one I can
Fortnite
think of.
Lego.
Fortnite
Yes,
Lego. That's
Fortnite
pretty
Lego.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's
That's
tacked on, that's
really
tacked on
addictive.
to Fortnite though. That's tacked on to
Yeah,
Fortnite. And
yeah.
they have Lego Star Wars. They have Lego Marvel. They have Lego Harry Potter. You
Yeah, and
know.
as David Glenn says, they have Lego My Ego.
Yeah, they have Lego Mayego. You know.
Yeah,
I mean, the only thing that really stuck was the Ninjago, the Lego Ninjas.
yeah.
That was it. That was it. And don't get me wrong, the ninjas are cool. But what about the knights and stuff like that? That was pretty cool. Uh
Yeah.
Bionicles. Oh my god! If you grew up in the 2000s, Bionicles were dope. Yeah, they had they shot discs and stuff. It was like ting, that was pretty cool. They don't have any stuff like that. Like they had another one like Rock Raiders. Rock Raiders was pretty dope. They had a whole bunch of cool stuff. But now they just they don't want to work on new IPs. They want to buy others
Because they
like
don't have
Disney.
anything new.
Yeah,
The
yeah, like
creativity is gone, dead out of Hollywood, so they don't have anything new to go to. They have to
yeah,
reuse the old stuff, and they kill it.
yeah,
They
yeah.
beat that dead horse, as they often say.
There's no creatives in Hollywood. There's no creatives in Lego. You know,
Yep.
yeah, it's terrible. Where did everyone's imagination go?
Exactly. Where is it?
Yeah, I can't see everyone's imagination. Like I can't even imagine people's imagination. That's messed up.
Huh.
No, that should have been a real point of the writer's strike.
Yeah.
It's
But they're
just
too
like
lazy too. They don't
we
want to put the
want
hard work in.
imagination into fruition. We want to say what we think, and not pussyfoot all around these restrictions. We want to be able to offend people and not face reparations or repetitions or you know,
Reputation.
reputations. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, some of the greatest writers, they pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, like the church mothers. My God, they didn't like the Dungeons and Dragons world. Not one bit. You know what I mean? They wanted to cancel that demon worshipping. Yeah.
Even The Simpsons had that kind of stuff going on in the early days. People wanted to be canceled and banned.
Yeah, The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it nowadays. Nowadays, it's freaking woke as hell.
Yeah, just garbage too. Just garbage.
Yeah, it's not even funny. It's just like they're not trying to to say the plot or the jokes. They have them there, but it's all about the message.
Oh.
Yeah, they're messing the edge. That's what they're doing. They're messing with our edge. And I
Because
want
a
to
lot of
keep our
these,
edge. Yeah.
a lot of these, a lot of these writers spend all that time in college learning about their progressive ways and the message, as you put it, and no time actually studying literature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what
Remember
I want?
Gargoyles?
Oh God, Gargoyles was great.
Yes, Gargoyles was awesome, and how much of that stuff was inspired by like Shakespeare, stuff like that. And it was a fantastic show, but they
It was
don't have
great.
any quality
Yeah,
now.
it had a whole bunch of Shakespeare stuff. It had
Yeah,
a lot of um you know was it the Norse mythology.
yeah,
Norse mythology, especially like towards like the Scottish side of Norse mythology. It's a lot of crazy cool stuff there.
yep. Because those writers back then studied actual literature and history, and not gender studies in college.
Yeah, they actually studied the works.
Yeah, and they
It's
respected it.
interesting. Yeah, respected it. Yeah, they actually did some research, put their world into a scientific equation, and did it make sense? If not, find out why it doesn't make sense, fix it, and then, you know. But if you have to have a Star Wars movie every 2 years, you get The Last Jedi.
Yeah,
You get you get the Han Solo movie.
yeah,
Yeah. You get you switch directors and the director only has like a year and a half to make a movie. You get the rise of
Skinwalker.
woke. Yeah, Skinwalker. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's how it goes. That's how it goes. And then you put it on hiatus for a while, for a little bit, and everyone thinks, oh, finally we can breathe. We don't have to worry about Star Wars that much. And then you get something new and creative because guess what? They had time to actually do the work. And that's why The Mandalorian, the first season, was actually pretty interesting.
yes. Had a good Western
Yes.
feel to it. Told good
Yeah.
stories, suspense. You don't have to have characters constantly talk all the time. You could just have them stand there and look at the camera with cool music playing, and it tells the story. But they've lost that subtlety now.
Yeah, did a lot of show and less explaining.
Yes.
Now the Ahsoka show, too
Ahsoka?
much. Yeah, a soda can. Yeah, too much explaining, and they attempted to show, but the showing was half-assed, and you know how when you're on half the ass, you fall off the donkey. That's how
Yes.
that works. That is how that works. I
Having
mean, you
half
should
of
know.
one
You're
must
a
be
horse.
painful. Yes.
Yeah, and that's why that was it. My goodness. It's the little things like that. Like there was a Twitter post about what we call it. It was Ray. She was running away from Kylo Ren in like the TIE Advance,
Yeah.
like a cool TIE Advance thing interceptor. Um, and and Kylo Ren, he was flying it like a land speeder. Why was he that close to the ground?
Yeah.
It's a starship fighter. Like, give it
They
some
go-
altitude. Give it some freaking altitude.
They go for cool effect and don't worry about the substance of the actual thing that's going on in the show. This
Yeah, I
looks
know.
neat. Throw it in.
The rule of cool does work, but if the rule of cool makes no sense, it's the rule of stupid. Okay?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yes. You got to have it
It's like,
somewhat believable. Give us a reason to believe your crap. But if you don't even want to take 5 minutes to make me believe this stuff, I'm going to tune out.
okay, let me break it here. Let me break it here with you guys. Okay.
Break it down.
So, we all know, like, Michael Jordan, great basketball player, one of the best dunkers, right? Huh? You could maybe one of the best dunkers.
Sure.
Now watch him like dribble it, and dunk over. Who's another good basketball player? Name a really good basketball player.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal. Oh my goodness. Michael Jordan. He does a little crossovers. He goes around and he dunks over Shaquille O'Neal. Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God! And Kobe Bryant's just like, yo, that was cool. That's my idol. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, here's another scenario. Michael Jordan. He's dribbling. He's dribbling. And he dunks. You know who he dunks over?
Who?
He
Who?
dunks over Stephen Hawking's.
That's not hard.
Stephen Hawking's, he's got a cool chair. And Stephen Hawking's is like rolling towards him. And he's like spitting like some crazy like science about basketball and stuff like that.
Didn't Stephen Hawking have special mental powers and he could do things with his mind and move things?
Yeah. And
he had those X-Men guys, the X-Men guys. So he could. I could see. Yeah.
Yeah, he's typing in some equation and some very scientific smack talking, right? Yeah. And Michael Jordan, after all that craziness, you know what I mean? And he dunks over Stephen Hawking. Wow! No? Oh. Why was the first dunk really cool, but not the second?
Because everybody knows Stephen Hawking can use his mental powers to block it.
Yeah, the mental powers,
psychic powers. Yeah,
but he used the mental powers to block it, but Michael Jordan still dunked it.
Yeah,
physically, he still dunked it.
Yeah, but everybody knows Stephen Hawking could have stopped him very easily and just use his Michael powers and go and blocked it.
Yeah,
but that didn't happen. It's not believable.
No, it didn't happen because it didn't make sense.
No, that's right, and that's the same problem we have with the TV shows now.
Because Shaquille O'Neal, he can raise his arms. He can actually he can actually jump a little bit. He doesn't have to because he's so darn tall. That's why it's impressive that anyone could go over him.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking, he's stuck in a chair and he can barely he can't even lift up his arms.
Yeah.
So anyone who can jump over a chair can dunk over Stephen Hawking. If you can dunk it, you can dunk it over Stephen Hawking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Stephen Hawking. I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is just we're talking about the 90s. This is back in the 90s. Yeah. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
I think Stephen Hawking faked his death because he had those special mental powers. He just made everyone think he's dead by using that big machine he has underneath his mansion. They just all think he's dead, but he's really alive, using his mental powers to go.
Yeah.
Secretly controlling the world with his mental powers.
No, Ronnie G. It's mental Space Jam. It's mental Space Jam.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's ESP Jam.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah, it's
PMS
like
Jam if Disney remade it.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like you have the tools, you have the vehicles. What does the vehicle do? Now, Could we make that scene work? Could we make that scene work? Yes, we could. You know what we do? Instead of putting we're putting what was his name? Kylo Ren in his starfighter. We're putting him in a land speeder. You know why? Because land speeders go fast. They're intimidating if you make it look intimidating. Takes a little creative work. I know it's hard. Use your
Wait, you have a
imagination.
land speeder
I know
playing
that's
basketball?
impossible. No, we're talking about Star Wars now. We're making the scene work.
Which
know what I
scene?
mean?
The basketball scene?
No, the Star Wars scene.
Oh.
Yeah. The one where Rey's running, and she slices the vehicle and the vehicle goes crashing.
Yeah.
Instead of a starfighter, we're putting in a land speeder
With Michael Jordan driving?
with Michael Jordan driving. That's
Yes.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Yes, and Shaquille O'Neal on the gun.
Oh yes. And Stephen
That-
Hawking's jumping over it and slicing it.
Stephen Hawking's is in the tower and doing
using his mental powers. Yeah.
Yeah, using his psychic force powers.
Yes.
That's right. You know, I mean,
And the X-Men will be there.
It sounds all silly, but those little details, they make a big difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, am I crazy?
Yes, but you're right.
Yeah, we are right.
Yeah.
We are 100% right.
What's they could have a 98-pound woman beat up a 250-pound, 7-foot-tall man, and no explanation, and no one believes it. Now, if you gave her special mutant powers that make her really strong, then all of a sudden you're like, oh, that's why she could do it, and you suspend disbelief. But they don't bother suspending disbelief anymore.
Well, 100%. That's 100%. You know.
And DJ Ronnie G, I think Whitehorse has all the psychic powers. I don't have any psychic powers. No, sir, I do not.
Yeah. But it's little things like that they messed up on, and it's the whole scope of the battle scenes. You know what I mean? Their battle scenes sucked. I ain't got a pussyfoot around it. That's my favorite word today, pussyfoot.
Because you have cat feet.
That's right.
Okay.
But anyways, but yeah, it's these little things. It's like, okay, what is this vehicle? How can we use it effectively? You know, you have to put you're the writer. You have to be both the weapon designer, the weapon user, and the person who gets shot. What is it? The weapon's victim. You know what I mean? Like, you control all those elements. You know what I mean? Because you have a blaster. The blaster is used by the grunts. The grunts shoot the other grunts on the other side. Sometimes the blaster bolts ricochet off. Sometimes they hit and they burn. And when you get shot, it's just like ping. You're like, oh no. And then another one hits you right here. And is the blast bolt, does it explode? Did you go Pwah! Or does it burn? Does it burn? So it's like like that.
That was really good. That was very believable. I believe that.
Yeah, right? And I'm a freaking puppet. I can do better acting. You know? It's not like the Star Wars lightsaber where you just like watunk it off like a baseball bat.
Like, didn't they cut through a door? Didn't they cut through a door with a lightsaber one time?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
but not through a person.
And yeah. So blaster bolts, they bounce off the blast doors, right? But a lightsaber can cut through a blast door, right?
But not through a person.
Yeah, but not through a person. Not through a stormtrooper helmet, right? Stormtrooper helmets, you get shot like 3 times, and that helmet is disintegrated. So in theory, getting hit by a lightsaber, that thing is freaking. That thing should be eviscerated. 100%.
Yeah.
But no, it goes tunk. Like you got hit by a Nerf bat. Like you got hit by a wiffle ball bat. You know those wiffle ball bats?
Yeah.
You ever get hit in the head by one?
No.
I mean, it stings, but it barely does anything.
Like a Disney
Yeah,
lightsaber.
You go tunk, and you're like, ow, my head. You know what I mean? It's like things like that.
Hello, awesome one. My name is Black Horse. You can call me Black Horse, but my friends call me Cody. You can call me Cody, but you don't have to call me Cody. Just don't call me late for dinner.
That's right. Thank you, Corey.
Yep.
But yeah. I mean, is there any like elements in the Disney Star Wars that don't make any sense to you, there, Corey?
Why do the stormtroopers wear armor? Like they've never done anything. They just wear armor. It's never stopped anything.
Yeah, it's true. That's the thing. That's another thing. I get it. In the first couple of movies, they have yet to show the stormtroopers be kind of an intimidating force. You know what I mean? In the first movie, what did the stormtroopers do? The very first, the movie that was once known as Star Wars, just Star Wars. What did they do?
They walked through a door and kidnapped a princess.
That's right. They forced opened a door. They did what us like Space Marines do. They kicked the door down. They freaking cleared the room and all that stuff. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So that was it. All right. Oh my goodness, it's getting late, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right.
I think my voice is starting to go out.
Yeah, mine too. I mean, we could probably go another like 7 more hours, but there's 7
I
people
don't think
watching.
my batteries will last that long. But
Yeah. I just noticed the time now. All right, everyone. We'll pick this up again later.
Yep. Y'all have a good
All
night.
right. Y'all have a good night. What should we end down? Oh, I know.
All wings report in.
Red 10 standing by.
Red 7 standing by.
Red 3 standing by. Red 6 standing by.
Red 9 standing by.
Red 2 standing by.
Red 11 standing by.
Red 5 standing by.
Red Goblin standing by.
Watch it, you've got one on your tail.
If you pick one up, watch it.
I can't shake 'em.